Hello, greetings to everyone who are watching this video. I am Bhavna from VIT Bhopal University, recording this video for the Innomatics Research Lab Hackathon in which I took part. The theme is Theme 1, which is Automated OMR Evaluation and Scoring System. In this theme, I have made the project for the automated OMR evaluation, which will be containing all these files and folders in the VS Code. So here I am going to explain you all the files and folders one by one. So let's take a look. So first of all, here is the uh, folder which I have made, automated OMR evaluation and scoring system, which is the theme of my project. And here are the subfolders which I have made inside it. As you can see here, there is a subfolder called backend which contains other subfolders. Then there is folder like frontend which contains other folders, and the license and OMR results, and at last the readme file, which is mandatory for every project. As you know, that readme file contains every information, folder structure, etc., which will be very helpful for other people who will be watching and looking for using this app or website which I have made. So first of all, let's take a deep look into each and every folder. So first of all, here's the backend, and in backend, first of all, I have created the db subfolder. In db subfolder, there is init.py. Init.py is used to initialize this db folder, and in that db folder, I have crew.db, database.db, models.db, schema.db. And now I will be showing you what is the meaning of these all things. Just a second. So database, the db folder which I have made, handles the database connectively and models if you want to store results persistently. In that, I have made a subfile called database.py. Here database.py sets up the database connection like SQLite, PostgreSQL, etc. Initialize sessions for the queries. And here's the code which I have written in the database.py, as you can see it. And after that, the models.py. In the models.py, it defines the database tables as Python classes during SQL Academy, example student results, OMR sheets, whichever. And here's the code which I have created and written in the models.py. And after that, it comes to create.py. It contains create, read, update, delete functions. And after that, it can save student result, fetch scores, update corrections, whatever you did like that. And here it is the code in the crew.py folder, as you all can see. And after that, the last folder in the db, that is schemas.py, it defines schemas, data validation, etc. And here's the code for that. As you all can see, here's the code. And after this, the db folder is done, and now we will be moving to the OMR folder. So here's the OMR folder. In this, there is init.py, which is used to initialize the OMR folder. The OMR folder contains core logic for reading, processing, and evaluating OMR sheets, as you all can see it. And in that, there I have created subfiles like processor.py, and here's the code for the processors.py, as you all can see. This is the code for the processors.py. This is the whole code, and this code will be helping us to use the central pipeline for handling OMR evaluation, reads OMR images, extract field answers, compare them with the answer key, and calculate score. Calls helper function from utils.py, which is another file in the OMR folder only, and the classification logic from classifier.py, which is also other file. And after that, we will be seeing the utils.py, and here's the code for the utils.py. It contains helper function used across OMR processing, and Example: loading and saving images, converting images to grayscale, pre-processing from bubble detection, working with PDF, image conversion, etc. And after that, the last file of OMR folder, that is classifier.py, and I'll be showing you the function of classifier.py. And the classifier.py functions handles the recognition logic for detection and filled bubbles, could use OpenCV contour detection or ML based classification, determines which bubble A, B, C, D is marked in each question. And here's the code for the classifier.py which I have written. As you all can see, this is the code. This is the whole code for classifiers.py. As we have completed the two main folders, that is the OMR and DB folder of the backend, which are the most important folders in the backend. And after that, you can also see that I have created another folder called sample data, in which I have uploaded the answer keys. In our sample data, I have created the another folder named sample keys, in which I have uploaded the key set A and set B, which were shared by you in the sample data set. Here's the key, and here in images I have created two more folders, that is set A and set B, each containing 10 images of the OMR sheets provided by you as the data set. This is set A, and here this is set B. And after that, you can also see that I have created some other files in the backend, which I'll be showing you now. Just a second. Yes, and after that you can see that there is a run OMR pipeline multi.py. This is the main script that we will be executing. It reads the OMR images from set A and set B folder, loads answer from Excel key, runs processor, classifier and generate results, and it exports the results. As you all can see that this is the whole code for run OMR pipeline run underscore OMR underscore pipeline underscore multi.py. Here it will be reading OMR images from both folder A and folder B, and loads answer from the Excel key. As you all can see, this is the whole part of the file, and this is the whole code I have written. And after that, I have also created a Docker file. This is the Docker file. This is the code for the Docker file, as you all can see. And now what the Docker file does, that it is the configuration for containerizing the backend, ensures dependencies like Python, OpenCV, pandas, etc. are pre-installed for easy deployment. And after that, I have other app.py for the fast API, which will be useful for us to run the backend, which I will be showing in a little. This will be the use by which we can run the backend in the port, and this is it. And after that, I have created another file main.py, which will be containing this code. As you all can see, this is the code inside the main.py. And after that, there are other important things like requirements.txt. This will be showing the requirements, all those things which I have used in as you all can see, this is the requirements, all those things which I have used in my project. And after that, this is the student.response.excel, which I have created the Excel sheet, and as you all can know, it can't be readable in this. And after that, we will be coming to the front end part. So here our backend gets over, and here it's time for the front end. So in front end, that I have created these logo.png file and style.sss file. And after that I have also created another folder named static, in which there will be omr underscore results.db and package.json. And here the most important thing, the streamlight.app.py. The streamlight.app.py is a simple streamlight app that provides a UI, lets user upload OMR images or keys, displays evaluation results interactively. So here's the code for the streamlight underscore app.py. As you all can see, this is the code I have written. Yeah, this is the whole code for streamlight underscore app.py. And after that I'll be showing you package.json, and this is the code inside the package.json. It will be expand the front end later into a React or Next.js app. This manages front end dependencies. For now only it will be in just remain minimal, and after that in static there is logo.png. This is that, and after that the style.css. This is the whole styling CSS part which I have done, which you will be seeing in a while in the front end. So this is the whole code for the CSS, and this is the custom styles for the front end streamlight, as you all can see. Now as I have completely described my project, now it's time to run and see how the project works. So first of all you need to open a new terminal, and after that I have already did it, I'll be showing you here only. First of all you have to open a terminal, and after that when you open a terminal you have to type, here you will see that automated OMR evaluation and scoring system, and then you have to see here I have typed that Python space m unicorn backend.app host 000 port 8003. This means that my backend will be running in the port 8003, and after that it will be showing like this, which means that the backend is running properly, there is no issues. And after that you will go to another terminal, and after that you will be opening cd.frontend, which will be taking you to the front end folder. And after that you can see that I have done streamlight run streamlight underscore app.py. It will be using to run the streamlight app, and here it is showing something like this. And after that it is showing that, see, as you all can see, it will be doing all these things, and after that it is showing that success import worked with parent path. This means that we have successfully able to run both backend and front end. Now I will be showing you the final output, which will be running in the browser. As you can see, this is the thing which will come up in the browser after running all this stuff. It is showing automated OMR evaluation system, and here you can see that, as you can see that here is the configuration, exam code, student ID, and this is the whole screen which will be looking like this. And here you can see that at last there is browse files option. When you go and click on browse files, it will be showing like this. It will open another thing from where you can fetch datas, and after that you will be doing, after submitting you will be able to compare your results, etc. And here you can also see that it is showing that backend connected, means we have successfully integrated front end and backend. So this is the whole project which will be looking like this, and this is the whole code that I have written in details and told you in detail about everything. And this is the commands which we'll be using for running both front end and back end. These are the commands, and this front end, this is a front end command, and this is a back end command. This back end command is directly used to do the apps.api, which I have told you that fast API. It will be connecting with that, to using which you can open your backend and run your backend, and after that your front end, and after that here it will open like this. And here you can see that automated OMR evaluation system built with Streamlight and a fast API. Streamlight is used in the front end and fast API is used in the back end. And after that I'll be showing you. And at final, this is the GitHub repository which I have created along with all the files, etc., and I will be sharing the link in the submission, and you can see through this. So that's it. Thank you for all. Thank you for your patience and everything. I hope I did my project very well, and I hope I will be able to satisfy your needs. And thank you so much. This is from me. I am Bhavna from VIT Bhopal. Thank you so much.